Well, when I spoke out against nuclear disarmament and peace with India, they banned our music. They said, you can't speak against the nuclear weapons. Those are our assets, you know. And we fought 4 wars with India. They're our enemies, and how come you know, you're going out and saying that there needs to be peace? So we were banned for many years. Couldn't play on TV. Couldn't play any concerts anywhere. Couldn't be on the radio. Banned.
And how did you come back into the music world?
Well, we stuck to our guns. Basically, you know, when internet technology came, we used the internet to get our music out, you know, and we used to play secret gigs, you know, which were like, we send an email, you know, mass email out, and people who are fans would set up those gigs in their homes, you know. So we would go. So we circumvented the government stance because the people didn't support the government on this. They realized that, you know, these guys, the Pakistani constitution gives you the right to free speech. And basically we were exercising our constitutional right of free speech. And so we got a lot of support from our fans and then the media as well. I remember there was a woman who was the editor of one of the newspapers. She said that this government ban on Junoon is, you know, is completely stupid. You know, young people should be able to express themselves. Whether you disagree with them or not, dissent is democratic.
A team of us, including 5 people, we went to China, then we went to Tibet, and in Tibet we put together all the banners and the equipment that we would need. Eventually did that protest at the base camp. We sang the Tibetan national anthem and unfurled this banner that said, "One world, one dream, free Tibet." And within 20 minutes, we were arrested by the border guards and security. And you know, 20 minutes to us, you know, at that time, 20 minutes seemed like a long time because we were able to do our protest. Record it on video and transmit everything live to New York, you know, and then from here these videos went on YouTube and became international. But actually, if you think about it, 20 minutes in a most remote part of the world, you know, the Chinese government is able to crack down and kill a protest within 20 minutes. So it's actually a really short time, and it really shows, you know, how much of control the Chinese government has all over Tibet, no matter where you go in Tibet.
So I grew up learning about that and other things that young people were doing in the South, especially as part of the South Civil Rights Movement. And so that day when I decided to wear the armband, it was sort of a culmination of the lessons that I've been learning my whole life. That it's good to speak up for peace, it's good to speak up for what you believe in, and that it's a good way of life. It's not only something that you should do, but it makes your life interesting. And it's a way of life that's very meaningful and interesting. And so when the older kids were talking about wearing an armband to school to mourn the dead in Vietnam, I thought, yeah, I'm real upset about the war too. I watch it on TV, I hear about it a lot, so I wanted to wear an armband too. And the problem then, of course, was that the principals made a ruling against wearing the armband. And so then, of course, I had sort of a moral dilemma because I wasn't really raised, you know, to break the rules so much. I was a preacher's kid, and I knew I'd probably get in trouble. But I also knew that certain laws and rules have been changed through history by people confronting them, like slavery.